How's it going, my squids? Today we are going to be talking about Rockstar, Red Dead Redemption 2 online, and just microtransactions of what's coming, because holy shit, this is looking pretty grim for us. It is still in beta, so we still have, there's still hope, but I don't know, boys. So let's start here at the issue of Red Dead Online, which is going to eventually lead to the microtransaction part. So Red Dead Online is fun, and the missions are kind of cool. They're kind of, what I expected. They're gonna be basic missions from the actual, storyline. Oh, steal these horses, or get this carriage, or save these people, escort this, blah blah blah. Just, your standard missions that kind of happened in fucking GTA 5. It's nothing special or new, but it's just because it's cowboy, so it's kind of new. But the issue is not necessarily with the missions. We all probably don't mind the missions at all, but the real issue comes down to how much you actually get fucking paid for these missions. I played for like 2 hours yesterday, I'm pretty sure, and literally I made like $10 fucking within that 2 hours. That shit is fucking wild. Are you kidding me? That may be a bit of an exaggeration. It's probably maybe a little bit more than that, but I did not make a lot. And it was just like the side missions that are just, give it out from strangers. They pay you like $2 fucking and shit like that. And then when you go to the store and then you look at the prices of hats, you look at the level like requirements for said hats, it's like, holy fucking shit, what in the goddamn, what is going on? Why is everything like the most expensive thing in the world? And you gotta remember, right? The things are always gonna look expensive in the cowboy world, because back then everything was like, oh, fucking like 50 cents or whatever, because that's just kind of how the fucking world was at that time. But they've kind of really inflated the prices of what exactly these items would actually be worth. Like, some of the outfits are like $240 fucking dollars. The Mauser is like $1,000. Like, how the fuck do you expect me to save up $1,000? Like, at all? It is ridiculous. I mean, granted, like I said, I don't think in the early stages of the game, you're gonna be like, oh, Mauser pistol, that's what I want. But realistically, I'm just saying, $1,000 fucking dollars? Are you out of your mind? And this is where things get a little tricky. All right, boys. Some of the items require gold bars, all right? And gold bars, I haven't even come across fucking one since the intro of the damn game. I have absolutely no clue how that even works. And I imagine that this is how the microtransactions are going to work, right? You're either going to be able to buy X amount of money plus X amount of gold bars. And at the way things are in the game, like I said, it is a beta. They may change and increase payouts at the time, depending on how they want to do things. But at right now, gold bars and money are so scarce that it looks like they're gonna try and push these microtransactions, and I think we need to kind of catch it right now, because if we fucking don't, boys, GTA and fucking Red Dead Online, like, it just doesn't look good. It really doesn't look good, because when you really look at it, GTA 5 made so much money, and then like they didn't even need microtransactions, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were there, right? But the sales of the game alone were so massive, and then Red Dead Redemption 2, again, sales are so massive, and then they implement microtransactions. Why? Like, what? Like, Rockstar was like the savior, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had microtransactions, but you didn't need them. They were just there for people that wanted extra, support the game, whatever. It was just, there was no need for them, but they were just there and they exist. In Red Dead Redemption 2, they feel like they're absolutely necessary, and that's worrisome. I'm not saying we need to have like crazy payouts. I'm not saying we need to have like insane gold bars all over the place, but from what I have played so far, it seems extremely staggering to try and stack any kind of cash at all. And then not only that, you also have the idea of like managing your horse. So now you have to buy your horse food, yourself food, and it's just a bunch of shit. Unlike GTA 5, your character does, like, if your character dies, he doesn't come back with full health. That shit doesn't happen. He comes back at whatever health he comes back as. Your horse, same thing. Fucking, you gotta feed that motherfucker every, like, 10 minutes, dude. I swear to God. In GTA, you never had to put gas, but now you gotta manage your horse, you gotta manage your life, and then you gotta, you know, go grocery shopping now. It's like, the sense of realism is nice, but maybe in online, it's a bit too real for me. I know some people like that aspect. I understand that. I like it to a certain degree, especially in games where it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But for Rockstar, they kind of have this reputation of having dumb fun. You know what I'm saying? There's not really a level of restriction that prevents you from doing that sort of thing. But in this game, it feels like there is a really awkward, like, there's a wall there. Like, you can have fun, you can go murder people, you can, you know, do all this shit and whatever. But once you start getting hungry, or once you start dying and you're low on dollar bills, well, good fucking luck, dude. It's not like the food is super expensive or anything like that for your horse or anything like that, but it just feels like it's kind of an unnecessary addition. I wish it wasn't in the game. In the main story, fine, that's totally fine. You know, I'm there by myself, I'm fighting NPCs, I win all those battles. Of course, it's not that big of a deal at all. But online, whenever there's other people involved, and, you know, I'm getting gunned down by strangers in the fucking streets, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, can a dude get a break? Can I get an apple? Can I get a fucking pear? Can I get a goddamn can of soup? Like, what? Like, I don't know. There's just some weird things that are going down with GTA. I mean, not GTA, Red Dead Online, and we just kind of, I think that fucking we gotta let them know, because this is an issue. All right, we don't want microtransactions to run the game. I ain't trying to spend $200 just for $50. I ain't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to spend real money so I can have a fucking, like, a little bit more in Red Dead and gold bars. Like, I just I don't want that shit. This is not my thing. Hopefully they hear us, and then they'll kind of rethink microtransactions. Like I said, I don't mind if they're in the game as long as they're not necessary. You know what I'm saying? If I want to really get ahead and whatever, then fine, that's okay. But as long as I can just play like GTA 5, you know, do heist missions, do regular missions, find which missions are farmable that make the most sense, as long as it's possible to make decent money within the game, then fine, have at it with the microtransactions. But right now, hell no, that would be absolutely unacceptable. But anyway, that concludes today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.